In June 2025, Ukraine launched Operation Spiderweb, a bold surgical strike deep into the heart of Russia. It wasn't a typical battlefield assault, it was silent, smart and shocking, and in many ways it mirrored one of the most famous war strategies in human history, the Trojan Horse. Over 2,000 years ago, during the Trojan War, the Greeks couldn't break the walls of Troy with force, so they used deception. They hid elite soldiers inside a giant wooden horse, left it as a gift, and tricked the Trojans into pulling it inside their gates. When night fell, the soldiers emerged, opened the gates, and Troy fell. Not through power, but through strategy. Operation Spiderweb followed the same principle, but with 21st century tools. For over 18 months, Ukraine smuggled autonomous drones into Russia. They weren't launched from across the border, they were already inside, hidden in containers, waiting silently near major air bases. No one suspected they were there. Just like the soldiers inside the wooden horse, the drones lay dormant until the right moment. Then, on June 1st, they activated 117 AI-guided kamikaze drones rising from within Russian soil. They struck 5 major air bases with surgical precision, damaging or destroying 41 aircraft, including rare strategic bombers and airborne command planes. In both stories, the enemy believed it was safe. In Troy, the people celebrated their apparent victory and let their guard down. In Russia, military planners assumed the homeland was untouchable. In both cases, the threat came from inside, from a quiet, unseen force lying in wait. But where the Greeks used human deception, Ukraine used artificial intelligence. These drones didn't just fly, they thought. If their signal was jammed, they found and struck their targets anyway. That's the evolution from wooden horses to thinking machines. The result? Devastating. 1/3 of Russia's long-range bomber fleet was disabled. Some of those aircraft can never be replaced. And just like Troy, a fortress was breached, not by might, but by strategy and patience. Operation Spiderweb, like the Trojan Horse, is a reminder that in war, brains often beat brute force. The future of conflict belongs to those who can outthink their enemy, sometimes from the inside.